I'm here with Wawa. Wawa is the president of Step Seminary, and we just finished the ceremony where we handed the keys off to a family who lives in the community right next to the seminary, a family who was definitely in need, who were originally living in a house like this. And then in just 1 week's time, we had a team here, and we built this house. So what does this mean for the family? What does this mean for the seminary?
For the family, obviously, it means a lot. It's a life-changing experience for them to have a house now that is strong, with brick walls, solid, and tin roof. And they know that water is not going to flow under them anymore when it's raining in the area. For the seminary, it's definitely what we exist for, to not only make disciples, make train leaders to make disciples, to transform communities. We want to be impactful in the lives of the people that are living in the communities around us. So this is one of the ways we reach out to people in the community to share the love of Christ with them. And when we come with teams coming from overseas to join us, to hold hands, like putting everything we have on the table, our presence, our strength, our resources to do work like that. It's showing the love of Jesus Christ to people by providing a shelter for them, but also to soften their hearts, those who don't know Christ as Savior, to consider the love of Christ also for themselves and to appreciate the sacrifice Jesus Christ made. And we've seen people coming to Christ in the process of building houses like that. And this house we just turned into the family receiving it is one out of more than 50,
over 50
that the seminary has already built for families in the communities on this side of the campus and on the other side also of the campus. So we've seen a lot of things that have been encouraging our hearts because of what Jesus Christ is doing, both through Haitians coming together and teams coming from churches in America.
Yeah, and we have STEP students that come down and participate in this as well. So this is a great experience for them.
This is another blessing, because STEP Seminary wants to train the leaders to not only make disciples but to transform communities. And opportunities like this gets the STEP students to be involved as they work on the teams to build. They make friends with people and they get to share the gospel with people, and the discipleship approach that is intentional for STEP Seminary has become a reality in the process of building houses in the communities. So the STEP students, they get to lead devotions, they get to put their hands into work, they get to share the gospel with people in the process. So definitely this is an approach that will ready them for the ministry God will give them when they graduate and go into their own communities. They will definitely know how to address needs in their communities. It will not be foreign to them to address the needs in the communities.
That's right, that's right. So this is a great blessing for us to
definitely,
be a part of this.
Definitely, it is a great blessing.
And if there are other churches who want to send teams, we're ready to go.
We're ready to go because we already have the routine. We know what to do. We have a guest house on campus where teams can stay. And right outside of the campus, this is where the impact is happening. And for the STEP students to be available, it has to be not too far from the seminary because they have to go to school during the day as well. So they come on the sites in the morning and go to school in the afternoon, or go to school in the morning and come to the sites in the afternoon so that they can be involved. So teams are welcome to be here. And some people say it's not safe in Haiti. Well, Luke Perkins is here, and there is a team that's right here who came last Saturday and that is going to return to the States on Sunday. And if you could see the joy being expressed, the tears coming out, the experience they had, this is something great. That has been a learning experience also for us, because we heard them saying that they learned a lot being here, experiencing this, and they have a lot to take back to share with people at their churches when they go, about how Haitians show the love of Christ to other Haitians in the process. Because when this house was being built, they witnessed how neighbors here, believers here, joined the process because they had to haul materials from campus, because those corridors that people have to go through to get to the construction site, the dump truck cannot get here at all.
No.
So they have to carry everything from the sand, the gravel, the blocks, and water from down the hill to get up here so that everything can happen. The steel to bring here, it's just on people's backs. So it's like the whole community comes together when things like that is happening, and it creates a lot of excitement also for people. Even if the neighbor is not receiving the house, they have the same amount of joy that the person receiving the house has, because this is change in the community.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So this is a blessing for us, and we'd love to have you come and be with us. And thank you for your support. Thank you for your partnership with us at the seminary. This is a fun thing to be a part of.
Thank you ahead of time for coming. And I didn't mention that every one of these houses, they cost $6,000 US. So if you can raise that, you can come with that so that we can build another one. Or if you want to just send it, we can build one in your name and for the glory of God.
That's right. That's right. All right.